トランクス、お前は赤ん坊の頃から一度も抱いてやったことがなかったな。抱かせてくれ。
なんだよパパ、やめてよ、恥ずかしいよ。
元気でな、トランクス。
Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. Today, we're gonna go ahead and take a look at Majin Vegeta. And not just any Majin Vegeta, we got him full level 10 links, super powered and ready to go. Now, Majin Vegeta is a funny unit in that I think initially he was probably overrated, but now I really do feel like things are sort of going in the other direction. This Majin Vegeta is ridiculously powerful, and he is capable of performing better than almost the entire game in the red zone. The only content that is truly difficult at this point, right, you know, there's specific Super Battle Road stages that definitely would be tough because of the way Super Battle Road is set up, but red zone is the real difficult content in the game, and Majin Vegeta performs better than most of the units in the game. There's a clip from another video I recorded today that I'll toss in at the end of this, showing how good Majin Vegeta can be in the hardest part of the red zone. He's very good. This Majin Vegeta certainly does have his flaws, right? I think there's no denying that. This is turn 1. We're on his 200% leader skill team. Boo Saga, Vegeta Family 170, and then 30% the Gifted Warriors. We're going to be able to get 6 orbs, so this is basically maxed out Majin Vegeta turn 1. Like, it doesn't really get better than this. With the Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta, we do have 6 out of 7. His link set, Saiyan Warrior Race, Super Saiyan, Royal Lineage, Saiyan Pride, Over in a Flash, Supreme Power, and Fierce Battle. He's at 284k defense, just turn 1 out the gate. Look at that. He's getting 50% defense when he supers, another 30% defense from his super attack effect. This boy is just not really going to take damage very easily. I feel like offensively is where this character can struggle a little bit, right? Like a 6.3 right there, like that's definitely, like that's good, that's fine. But, you know, compared to other recent top TURs, right? Like Ginyu will do that turn 1, except he's super effective against all types and he could triple super, right? It's just an and you know, Ginyu came out in March. Majin Vegeta came out in March. So I feel like it's a fine comparison to make, right? Like, I don't feel like it's out of bounds to compare Majin Vegeta directly to Ginyu, because they're the same type of character. Dokkan Fest TURs. I think that's what we should do. We are comparing Majin Vegeta to Ginyu, to Physical Super Saiyan 3 Goku, to Kid Buu, to AGL Trunks, to STR Super Vegeta, Tech Kale and Caulifla. These are the characters we're comparing Majin Vegeta to. I do think he does come out defensively. He's probably better than all of those characters. I mean, Ginyu, you know, with the new units that came out with him, you could certainly make it work very well. I think I'm going to do a video where I'm going to no-item every single stage of the red zone with Ginyu's team. I think it can be done. Broly, of course, is hell, but I think it can be done. It shouldn't take me too many attempts besides Broly. Broly is the one that'll be tough. I don't know about Majin Vegeta's team. I mean, it certainly can do it, but it would just be much more difficult to get done, right? Okay, so here we go. An exceptional rotation right here. So we're getting the support from Goten, who's buffs Gifted Warriors. We now have all 7 links activated with this Tech Majin Vegeta. Tech Majin Vegeta, I'm not as big a fan of him as other people because I'm not a fan of these orb requirements that these characters have, right? Like, here we go. We have a turn. We're not going to get the orb requirement for Vegeta or Tech Majin. Neither of them is going to get this, right, on this turn. So Majin Vegeta, right, he's getting 50% defense with 3 Key Spheres. Then he gets 20% damage reduction with 6 Key Spheres. So to see him at his maximum potential in, like, the red zone or something like that, we need to have him get those 6 Key Spheres, and then he can perform very well, right? 50% damage reduction is really good, combined with the 250k plus defense Vegeta is always rocking, right? Because Vegeta, if you have a Trunks on the team, any Trunks, you get that 30% damage reduction to activate, which, again, just works very well. Vegeta looks good, man. He's good. I do think this Vegeta is very powerful. Using him in the red zone, seeing him tanking, he's impressive for sure. I think I might like him better when he's not a leader, though. Right? Like just you. The problem is I'm looking at these other teams, right? So Revived Warrior, Boo Saga, Pure Saiyan, Vegeta Family, Worthy Rival, Super Saiyan 2, Final Trump Card, All Out Struggle, Connected Hope, Kuroda Body and Mind, Gifted Warriors, and Beyond Super Saiyan. Those are all the teams that Majin Vegeta has, right? The only team with a 200% of all those that it's just his own leader skill. Pure Saiyan is going to have a full 170 with AGL Blue Vegeta's EZA. And then remember, Vegeta Family does have a 180 with LR Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. But, you know, I don't like running teams now with leader skills that's not full 170% across the board. It just feels pointless with the red zone being a thing. We've seen real difficulty. Let's do another run. We'll try and show Vegeta in a variety of situations. I do really like the art, like the sticker. Vegeta to me, like, maybe it would look better without goofy ass Kid Trunks in there, but I don't know. Like this art looks good. The sticker works really well. It's very difficult to tell that there's a hollow background there, which very much helps, right? So that's good. It looks good. Vegeta's card art looks very good. All right, we're here in another event with the same team. One thing we do want to remember with Vegeta, right, is that, you know, he's able to do damage that I would say is a lot of times probably just mediocre. But if you're able to fall below 88% HP, that's where we could bring out the big guns, right, which is where he gets an extra 88% attack. I feel like once that extra 88% attack kicks in, see like 4 million right there? Like once that 88% extra attack kicks in, you begin to be able to see Majin Vegeta do, you know, more so damage, I think, that's sort of like relative to other top TURs. I think is probably the way I would word it, right? I don't think that Majin Vegeta is necessarily an awful or terrible offensive unit, but he's certainly a character that I think could be better in that aspect, right? I know he's so tanky, but it really is, I think, just fun, more fun, when they release just super busted characters. I think, like, restricting them to, like, I think the Trunks restriction is fine. I do. I think that's okay. I just wish we'd get a little bit more reward for it. 30% damage reduction is good, but I think Guard would have been better. Just giving him Guard. And then you could even leave the rest of his kit the same, and he probably would perform better, I think. He already is good defensively, but you guys know what I'm saying. Okay, we need to, enough. Let's get what we need to get. I am going to have this Vegeta take a little bit of damage. Just remember, this 50% support Vegeta sucks. He's bad. This is a good turn for Majin Vegeta. We've got a bunch of links active. We got a bunch of support right here. You know, just sort of seeing what we're capable of doing in different situations right here. From this turn on, yep, there we go. We're going to have the ability active. We're not dead. No. Surely. I don't think this Goku will be able to finish us off. Maybe I should have given this Vegeta some orbs. I think we're okay. Yep, perfect. We're fine. Let me try and avoid getting same type orbs as much as possible so we don't heal. And we can get a couple of turns of Vegeta, you know, with this extra 88% attack buff. Not only does Vegeta get the extra 88% attack buff, you know, from being under 88% HP, but he also does create INT key spheres. Now, creating INT key spheres, I would say, is fine as an ability, right? It certainly helps him needing key spheres, but I feel like if they were going to do this, like exactly what they did, they should have just given him, whatchamacallit. I know, I don't want to heal. They should have just given him Rainbow Orb changing. That would have been far more effective. If Majin Vegeta Rainbow Orb changed when you were under 88% HP, he would just be a vastly superior unit. Because the thing about, like, taking him into the red zone and difficult content, as long as you can get those orbs, you're good. You're good to go if you get the orbs. But if you miss out on the orbs at times, things can be a little bit iffy. That's where, you know, you could run into some trouble, right? Is if the orbs don't come into play, right? Like if you're not able to get 3 orbs to get the extra defense, or 6 orbs to get the damage reduction and stuff like that. All right, so here we go. Here's the big boy turn. So we have, let's see what his defense is, 247k right there. Go ahead and hit that. Give him the 6 orbs. Now he's at 284k. All 7 links activated. We're able to get the 6 orbs to protect Majin Vegeta as well. Not bad. All right, so let's see what Majin Vegeta does. This is, you know, pretty much what we're going to... Outside of, like, 2-turn shenanigans and stuff like that, this is about where he's going to max out at 8.2. Like, I say that's in, like, a realistic situation, right? Like, we could get, like, turn 2, like, 2-turn attack buff units, like AGL Pan and shit like that, that, you know, could sort of dress up what he's doing, but that 8 million right there, that's what he's capable of doing, which, again, is fine, but, like, I can't help but compare him to recent Dokkan Fest TURs, and in my head, I see Goku Ginyu shooting out triple 10 million attack stats. Like, I think of that, right? So it's like, the 8 million is fine, sure, but, you know, the game has evolved past, like, wowie zowie, an 8 million attack stat, whoa! Right? Like, it's like, yeah, like, that's fine, you know, but, you know, could be a bit better. So, Vegeta does also have the final explosion. Let me make sure to get the final explosion here on my Vegeta. So, in order to get the final explosion, you have to get hit 6 times. That does sort of go against the build I gave my Majin Vegeta, right, where I gave him full dodge. Already, I've dodged numerous, like, super attacks in the red zone, attacks that would have done 50k in the red zone. So, like, people can sit there and they can say my build is bad all they want to, but they're wrong. It works for me, so it's not a bad build. It's just that simple, right? It does the job I gave, like, it's doing what I want it to do. So it's not a bad build. That's it, right? Now, the dodges do prevent Vegeta from getting that as often, for sure. But getting hit 6 times in Super Battle Road, honestly, it's already a meme. Like, how often are you going to get the final explosion in Super Battle Road? Where to do that, it'd be turn 1, he eats 6 hits, and then on turn 3, he does the final explosion. It is an AoE, but the thing that is good is it's not like you have to have multiple enemies to take full advantage of its value, because it does also guaranteed stun. So even if you can get it off at all in Super Battle Road, it will help you out a lot with the guaranteed stun. The AoE effect, of course, would be really way better if you could utilize it turn 1. He does lose 18% HP on it, but in most situations where I've been using this guy, I want to say I really haven't found that to be too detrimental to him. Seriously. Like, I haven't been like, oh, shit. You know, because of the HP loss, I can't do it. Like, it's happened once, but, like, that's pretty much it, right? Okay, so let's keep going. I do want to try and get these 6 hits in so we can get this. I should use an item. I do have a Senzu, right? Yeah. Yep. Let me just go ahead and pop this Senzu, because this Trunks, he will take a little bit of damage here. So Majin Vegeta is at 270k defense. Don't forget that along with his 270k defense, he does also have all the defense coming after he supers, as well as the damage reduction. Just like, if you're able to get a super attack off with Majin Vegeta, he's not taking damage at all. Like, that's why a lot of people say, oh, I think you should give him additionals. And it's like, he doesn't really need the defensive help after he supers, right? Where Vegeta needs defensive help is before he supers, which is why dodge, I feel, is a superior build for him. Okay, so we've seen a couple of rotations from Majin Vegeta. He definitely looks good, right? Defensively, he's fantastic. He's definitely able to do, you know, some reasonable damage. The only thing left is I do want to just get his final explosion in here. So I'll just, you know, skip ahead until my Majin Vegeta can get the final explosion. And then maybe we'll test him out in the red zone or something like that. Alright guys, so let's just go ahead and get the final explosion off right here. Again, you're able to do massive damage with this, right? But more importantly, the active skill final explosion here does give Vegeta access to guaranteed crits for the entire turn. So that can be very, very, very effective when utilizing it in any contest. See, that's the thing, right? The AoE and the stun are great for Super Battle Road, although it's going to be super difficult to get it in there. But it can be good elsewhere because Vegeta will have guaranteed crits for the whole turn, like the 7th Anniversary LRs. Dokkan Fest Kid Goku also has a similar effect. So let's go ahead and play this. This is like the voice acting, the animation. This is one of the top in the game for sure.
貴様の片付け方が分かったぞ。やっとな。貴様を倒すには 二度と修復できないよう粉々に吹っ飛ばすことだ。さらばだ、ブルマ、トランクス、そしてカカロット。
Alright guys, we'll just finish with a turn or two here in the Ultimate Red Zone. I'll just go into the Bojack fight just to get a little bit more footage. And then we'll end with Majin Vegeta putting on a very impressive display against Broly, which happened earlier. Again, here's his intro. We'll let this play for whatever. Let's...
抱いてやったことがなかったな。泣かせてくれ。
なんだよパパ、やめてよ、恥ずかしいよ。
元気でな、トランクス。
Alright, so, damn, this is not really the rotation I was looking for. Even a 55% Majin Vegeta should be okay, though, with the damage reduction and all that. Let's go for Bujin right here. Hopefully we can finish him off. GT Dokkan Fest Vegeta and other similar characters, of course, are, you know, very good to rock with these Majin Vegetas that, you know, you want to generate as many orbs as possible. They released that Trunks and Goten unit, which I think that unit would be really well for, like, perfect for Majin Vegeta, if only they also created orbs, or they were like a support or something like that. It would have helped, I think, Majin Vegeta so much, right? Like, if you were able to go ahead and give, you know, orb changing so he could easily get his 6 orbs, or just support so his, like, defense and offense will be higher, right? I think it feels like that Trunks and Goten unit, like, that's just what they're missing, is just a little bit of extra support on top of, like, everything else they do. Just compared to recent banner units, they just don't really seem to me to be as impressive, right? Which definitely is a little bit unfortunate right there. Okay, so here's our Majin Vegeta. Not really the greatest turn here. I mean, he does work reasonably well with Trunks, Sainori Race, Royal Lineage, Fierce Battle. It's something. We will be able to get this off. Beto potentially could be an issue. Why don't we go for Beto? Let's just try and get rid of Beto right here if possible. So that way we don't have to take these type disadvantage attacks. I would really rather not. Okay, so there's a super attack. Okay, yeah, I was going to say, he doesn't seal, does he? No, he does not. Not really too much damage there, but this opening fight is actually really not that tough against Bojack's minions, but as soon as you get to Bojack himself, that's where he begins to get difficult. So I think we'll probably wrap it up right here. Let me know what you guys think of Dokkan Fest Majin Vegeta, full level 10 links, rainbowed, all of that. I do think he's a very good unit. To me, his performance in like the red zone and difficult content does shine through. It does make him feel and look very, very impressive to me. I think that this Majin Vegeta is a terrific unit. I do think some of the recent Dokkan Fests are better, but Majin Vegeta certainly does have a better leader skill than Super Saiyan 3 Goku, the androids, right? Kid Buu, right? All of those type of characters. Oh, ow. Beto. Beto did a lot of damage. Beto hurt pretty hard. Okay. Well, let me know what you guys think of Majin Vegeta. Let me get that clip of Broly in, and I'll catch y'all next time. Okay, we can get the, okay, that's good. I could set up Vegeta here as well. Yeah, dude, look at this. This is, okay, so notice how much, this is the easy A buff. Like, him getting all the extra key per orb. He's got a double super, so we're dead. Unless Broly just was like, yeah, I'm just not super in this turn. Like, we're done. We are dead. I'm pretty content, though. I feel like we got a lot of good footage of the exchange, Goku and Vegeta. They're very good. I feel like you could potentially make the case that they're the best Yellow Queen LR. I really do feel like with the introduction of the Red Zone, Janemba is much better than people gave him credit for. He's more in the discussion, I feel. Hidden God Goku, of course, are still very good. I think STR Kaioken Goku's right up there as well. Okay, this is good. This shouldn't be so bad. Oh, we'll get this. This is him after. Okay. This is Majin Vegeta. This is my Majin Vegeta, right? Wow. Okay. God damn, dude. That's really good. 178? Shit. I'm gonna add that into my level 10 Link video for Majin Vegeta or something. Holy hell. That's what's impressive. Yeah, because look at Trunks. And then Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, if he double supered, we would have been good. God damn, Majin. See, Majin Vegeta he's got a quirky kit, but that boy has got flashes. That was very impressive. 178? Yeah, I'm taking that. Okay, Majin Vegeta. God.